Hello, good morning students. My name is Rahul Pandey. Welcome to online class of English. And today I will teach you second chapter of class 8 supplementary book Children at Work. So dear students, before you read, there are many reasons why children have to work. Some help their family make a livelihood, others who run away from unhappy homes need to support themselves. Children who have to work cannot go to school and play like other children of their age. So in this chapter, in first part, we will narrate that what is the reason that children flee from their house. So there will be some reason. So in this first part, Vilu, an 11-year-old boy, runs away from home. All right, and he wanders around for hours before getting off a train to Chennai without a tickets. And tired and hungry, he doesn't know where to go when a stranger at the station shouts a word of welcome. So, in the first paragraph, students, the author says us that means when the Kanyakumari Express pulled in at Chennai Central, took Velu some time to get off. When he finally stood on the platform, his legs felt wobbly as if he was still on a moving train. So, in the first passage, we came to know about a character, about a boy. His name was Velu. And when he got up at Chennai Central Station by Kanyakumari Express, all right, at that time when he finally stood on the platform, at that time he was very bewildered because means he was still on a moving train. Oi, out of the way! A porter went by with a loaded trolley. Velu jumped aside. He sat on a bench on the platform, putting his small bundle down. In all his 11 years, he had never seen so many people. So, except once a year at the fair in his village, people walked by, bumping into him with their suitcase. A voice announced something on a loudspeaker near him. A group of people sat on. So means when he got up on the station, he saw that there were many people, and such type of crowd means Vilu never see in his life. Means he used to see such type of crowd only in the fair of his village. And there were some porters, and one porter shouted him that, "Hello, who are you? What are you doing here?" All right. So, in the meantime, their luggage looking at a TV hanging from the roof. The noise was terrible, and he was very bewildered. The noise was very terrible. Okay, and Vilu put his head down on his knees, feeling miserable and exhausted. He had run away from his village 2 days ago. So Vilu was very sad because he ran away from his village before 2 days. All right, and he was very tired. And for 2 days he had eaten nothing but some peanuts and a piece of jaggery. He was so hungry because he did not eat anything for 2 days. Only he ate peanut and a jaggery. All right. In his bundle, he carried a shirt, a towel, and a comb. When he ran from his house, he took a shirt, towel, and a comb. All right, and after that, he had walked for most of the first day to Kannur and then got the train to Chennai. All right, when he got up on Chennai station, Vilu had no money for a ticket, but luckily the ticket collector did not come to the unreserved compartment. When he flew from his house, he had not money. That is why he did not buy a ticket. But it was his golden chance, means golden luck, that the ticket collector did not come in that compartment. All right. He had tried to sleep on the floor near the door. A group of men next to him had played cards and shouted all night. Vilu was so tired he wanted to sleep in that compartment, but due to great rush he did not sleep there. All right. Hey, what a new town, hey, called out a rough voice. When he was at the station at that time, the sound came behind the Vilu. Vilu opened his eyes. There were a lot of people standing around, but nobody was looking at him. Hey, He turned around. Behind him was a girl around his own age, wearing a long banian that came down to her knees. There was a girl, and he called the Velu that who are you? Tell me. Her hair was her hair was stiff and brownish, and she had a huge seek on the shoulder. All right, the girl wore a long banian. All right, and she was very means she was seeming that she was also a poor girl, and she had a huge sack on her shoulder, and she was picking up dirty plastic cups from the floor and stuffing them. All right, means she used to pick up garbage, all right, from the garbage area. All right, and into her into her sack. Why is she calling me, thought Vilu. Vilu thought that what is the reason that she was calling to me, and why is a girl wearing a banyan. She was also very shocked that why the girl wore a banyan. And no need to stare stupidly. What is your name? Velu, muttered Velu, looking away. And the girl asked again that, hello, what is your name? Then Velu said slowly that my name is Velu. Alright. So, Mr. Velu, said the girl, looking at his bundle, run away from home. She guessed immediately that, oh, you ran from your house. Oh, I understood. But Velu did not answer. He did not want to tell some strange girl what he had done. That is why Velu did not give her answer. Alright. After that, he had run away because he could not stand his father beating him for one more day. The reason, students, the reason why Vilu left his house, because one day his father means started to beat him very badly. That is why he did not want to bear the punishment given by his father. All right, his father would snatch away all the money Vilu and his sisters earned and spent it on the drink. Means his father was a drunkard, that and he snatched all the money of Vilu and her sister. Okay, that's why Vilu left his house. Don't think I do not know. This place is full of children like you. So, what you are going to do? Have here become rich? The girl asked that. Oh, you are searching the boy like your age. But no, do not think as, because here you will not get the boy the age just like you, and you came here to be a rich person, the girl asked him. After that, she sat down next to him. Velu shifted away slightly. The girl sat down beside the Velu, all right, and he felt hunger and pinching him and pressed his stomach with a grimace. And really, students, Velu was so hungry. Just think about it that for 2 days he means had not eaten anything. The girl realized that means whenever Vilu was pressing his stomach, the girl realized immediately, and she asked that, okay, I think that you are so much hungry and you would not get food by sitting here glumly making faces. I can find some if you want. The girl said that if you want to food, you will have to hard work, and if you think that sitting here you will get money, no, it is not possible. So, after that, she picked up her sack and started to walk away. Velu stayed on the bench. After that, the girl started to move from there, and Velu was still on the bench. And what should he do? Should he follow this girl? And when she began to go from that place, Velu started to think that, oh my god, she is going. And what should I do right now? Means, should I follow her? Alright, where was she going to take him? She was disappearing into the crowd. After that, the girl went from there and she disappeared among the crowd. And so he had to make up his mind quickly. Alright, he decided. Velu thought that no, I will have to follow her. Okay, anyway, I have no idea where to go because it was a strange place for Velu. That's why he followed her. He jumped up and ran after her. Okay, and she was not even looking back to see where he was. And when Velu went from there, he began to search that girl among the crowd, but he was not able that where she disappeared. So, dear students, so this was the story, the first part. Okay, children at work. So Now in the next part I will narrate you the second part of this story. All right, and in the homework you will do all the 5 questions of first part comprehension check. All right, okay, have a nice day.